I'm surprised you didn't play me when they had it.
Opening statement, Coach?
Our guys got after today in practice. Thought it was a good day, and we're excited about what our school's doing, athletic department. We're filling that truck up down there and taking it, so it was exciting trying to get that done. So a lot of that stuff done this morning before we got practice going. So we're concerned about everybody in Texas, and we're concerned about everybody in Florida right now. We've got kids from both those areas, so there's a lot of emotions with that. But so far, fortunately, our guys, everything's been okay with their families. So just feel for those areas right now. It's pretty amazing what's going on.
Question for Coach.
Like yesterday, you were asked about Ralphie.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, aside from Ralphie, playing here at home, what is that makes Folsom Field special to you?
Well, Coach Mack, Coach Barnett, Coach Darren Hagan, they would tell me all the time about the magic of Folsom Field. And I felt a little bit of it, but last year, to me, it had to be back. I mean, it was so loud in there, it was so exciting. It definitely was a home field advantage. We take pride in the state of Colorado of not getting beat in the state of Colorado. We haven't in over a year, so we want to keep that going, and that's what we want to keep doing. And, when the fans show up early and the student body's there early, even at last week at Mile High, we had 11,500 students there. It was phenomenal, and we need them all to show up. Like I said, wake up early and get there. So wake up at 11:15. It's probably earlier than they usually wake up, and get there at noon. But it's a magical place. It's so loud in there. The kids say it's like being in a basketball arena when it's completely full with the mountains behind it and the way our stadium sits so tight on you. So it's a special place, and we need to keep playing well to make it special. And the team last year built it to that, and they made it special. This team needs to keep it special.
During game day, you're obviously focused on that game, but can you honestly feel a difference between 35,000 being there and 52,000 loud?
Yeah, you can feel a difference on that. Now, when you step in between the white lines, you're not thinking about all that, but you can feel the energy, and it's exciting for the guys, and I think it's exciting for all the fans when there's more people there. They all enjoy that, so it makes it special.
People always debate the altitude advantage.
Yep.
Do you think that's a big benefit?
I do think it's an advantage. When we play fast, it is. If we just play a normal pace game, it's not as big an advantage when you can't get breath. Television timeouts help the other team on that. I wish they would cut out television timeouts when we play at home, but they're not going to do that. I do think it's an advantage when we play fast. It is.
Last year against Idaho State, Montez got his first action.
Yeah.
If it were up to you, would Sam Neuer get his first action?
We got to beat the team. We got to play really well. If we get an opportunity where I can get Sam in, we will. But this is going to be a tough. They got a very good defense. It's going to be a tough game.
That group of young linebackers we've heard a lot about. We talked about Callier and Sparaka a little bit. Landman and Beast and Wells, is there a plan with those three?
We got a plan. We're working on seeing how everything goes. Last week we were able to play the other two guys the majority of the time, but we got them on special teams. We got them in situations, and you kind of want to let them get their feet wet. That was kind of a game where we felt like we weren't beat up yet enough to have to throw them all in. If we could get through the game without them playing a whole lot, the first game to kind of soak into it. They got the experience, they got to see it, they got to go on the team bus, they got to go in the hotel, they got to feel the nervous energy. You don't like to throw them all out there at once if you can't help it. And our program's built well enough we don't have to, but they're really good players, and I think definitely some of them will see the field a lot before the year's over.
The red shirt rule is the same if a guy plays one snap.
Yeah, there is. They're talking, and I'm pushing it hard. They're talking about there's been talks, nothing definite at all. There's been talks about letting a freshman play 4 games anywhere within the season. And so if they did that, I think that'd be really good, because you get down the season and you get a guy nicked up or a guy gets a concussion and he's out for 2 weeks. That guy can play for 2 weeks. When he comes back, he might not play and he can sit out. You also get concerned about that. Like you see a lot of teams at the end of the year, they're playing their 4th-team quarterback because they don't want to pull the red shirt off the freshman. And there's a lot of different situations there. So I'm hoping that the NCAA puts that in, especially with our limited number of scholarships at 85, which they've had for a while. And then the safety of the player, I think it makes a big difference. So hopefully they'll do that. But right now, if you played 1 game, you're shirts off, unless you got hurt in that game.
Coach, we talked about Trey Udofia after the game, bouncing back, having a huge second half. Have you seen his confidence maybe take another step this week in practice?
Yeah, what I've noticed is he asks a lot more questions. And when you ask a lot more questions, you have confidence. And, you know, that's kind of like I used to be in my math class. I didn't ask many questions. I just I hope I could get it done. So, but as you get more confident in what you're doing, you ask more questions. You feel like you're seeing things now instead of just locked tunnel vision. Like I said the other day, his eyes are starting to open up. And, you know, I knew he was a competitor, but you don't know it till you get out there and something happens to you. And then you know they're coming back at you. That's the thing about corner. That's the thing about quarterback. If they know they can feast on you, they're going to keep feasting on you. If you bounce back, then you can stop them. And I thought he did.
Do you know yet if you'll have Umu, Frazier, or Irwin this week?
I do not know yet.
Okay. What's the determining factor in that?
I do not know yet.
Okay.
Anything else, Coach?
That's it. Thanks, guys.